Hello and welcome to Logistics Shakti Podcast series. I am Sukshim Sharma, your host for today, as I'm joined by dignitaries who are shaping conversations into Logistics Shakti sector in India. Thank you so much for joining us,
Thank
sir.
you.
Can you please introduce yourself?
So, I am Sarvam Shukla, and I am the national head in APL Apollo Innovation. And I'm looking after the entire sales of steel construction of this company. So, Apollo Innovation is a company of APL Apollo Group Steel Tubes. So, APL Apollo Steel Tubes is a company which started in 1986. Then we diversified into different businesses, and one of the businesses is steel tubes, which is majorly a very big business. We are the market leaders in that, and we are sharing 71% of the market cap of the industry in steel tubes. Apart from steel tubes, what we can say, we have different divisions. We have total 8 entities. Out of that, 4 entities are listed entities. So Apollo Steel Tubes is there, and Apollo PVC Pipes is there. SG FinServe is there. SG Mart is there. We have SG Sports. We have Apollo Innovation. So primarily, when coming to this Logistics Shakti 3.0, Apollo Innovation has a major role to play in the Viksit Bharat project. So, as per the guidelines of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, so by 2047, we have to do many things, and we are very glad as a company, as an Indian company, we are making Make in India products, and now we are delivering our projects and products across the nation. So our company basically would be the integral part in developing this thing, and we are providing the solutions to the logistics industry, especially in supply chain, because in supply chain there is an end-to-end solution. So our company offers that end-to-end solution to that. We serve the logistics company in terms of innovative products. Like in Apollo Innovation, we have color coated purlins, we have steel tubes, and we have in roof solar. So we are the only company who can do solar without sheeting, and we also have a fleet of transport carriers which are EV based transport carriers. So we feel that we can serve a lot in the logistics and the supply chain.
Sir, as you rightly explained, your part of the story when it comes to logistics sector and the industry, I would really like to understand, like, what are the solutions that you're actually providing to the stakeholders you're dealing with, and the demand that has been, I mean, it's a ever evolving industry. So talk about that.
Yeah. So early today, what we had discussed, that the demand would be increasing by 10x. So there is a lot of scope in this industry. And being from Apollo Innovation, we give a solution of pre-engineered buildings, wherein we develop the warehouses. We develop state-of-art class A, grade A warehouses, which would be required in the logistics hub, where like Amazon and Flipkart in e-commerce industry, there is a hub from where they do the dispatches. So that hub needs a big jumbo warehouses. So we make that. Then secondly, we have in roof solar also. So once it comes to the automobile sector, wherein we have the manufacturing units of automobiles, we can make the factories into steel. So these pre-engineered buildings are used in automobile industry also. And the beauty of our product is like that, the requirement of the energy to run a company or to run a factory can be mitigated through the solar roof. So we reduce the cost of the running expenses. So
And talking about the challenges, sir. since you have been closely working with the stakeholders involved in the sector, what are the challenges that they are facing and they look up to you for the solutions?
Yes. So as Apollo, we have our own captive requirements. So we at present we have 25 plants. So earlier, what we had done, we had taken these kind of buildings from other companies. So we faced a very common challenge. The challenges of coordination, the challenges of product, the challenges of uh, not availability of end to end solution or a good quality solution. So we have faced in the process when we had made our own plants. So we faced these problems on a regular basis. Then we thought of a forward integration, and we thought of diversifying ourselves into the construction. Earlier, we were doing the products. So now, what we have done, we have forward integrated, and we are now delivering the end product. So, what all challenges we have faced in terms I have stated. So we are trying to overcome that, and we are looking forward that when a customer comes to our company, there should be no looking back, and our prime objective is customer delight. So we are up to it.
Right. And talking about the evolving trends in the industry, sir, as I mentioned, I mean, AI is something which is getting into every sector nowadays. If I talk about healthcare, if I talk about education, it's there, it's being implemented, it's being executed. What about logistics sector particularly? And if I talk about specifically about your solutions that you're providing.
Yes, you are very right. This is the biggest pain point of any person who is developing something. So as a developer, and we were earlier the developers, we were taking the products from the other companies. Now we have stepped into the shoes of the developers, and we also understand the problems which come. So this was the biggest challenge, that as a developer, when I am paying something to a vendor, I'm unable to get a track कि मेरा पैसा सही जा रहा है, टाइम से डिलीवरी हो रही है या नहीं हो रही है. सो ये दिस वाज अ वेरी बिग चैलेंज. So in Apollo Innovation, if you can see the Apollo Innovation, there is a E at the last. So it is not a normal spelling. There is an E. So E is the emphasis on sustainability and on growth. So in Apollo Innovation, we have a vision that we would be driving these buildings, these not buildings, this process into eventually into the AI driven facility. So what will happen when a customer gives the order? From the day zero, he will check that what is the status of his project. Suppose we are delivering a manufacturing unit, and the total schedule is of 8 to 10 months. So in that 8 to 10 months, they will be known through that app that what is the status of their building, where the material is there. In the terms of logistics also, कि मेरा प्लांट से बन के कहाँ पर पहुंचा, मेरा बिल्डिंग का एग्जीक्यूशन कैसे हुआ, और कहाँ पर कितना हमारा प्रोजेक्ट स्टेज पर है. सो फॉर दिस we have selected top of the line people in our IT department. They come from Microsoft and other companies. So we are developing this system, and eventually we would be implementing this, and hopefully we look forward that we would be providing a very good solution to the logistics industry and the warehousing.
Okay, so very well said. Talking about the mission and vision of your company right now, what are you guys thinking about? Since it's concerned with innovation, what is the innovation we can expect in coming time?
That is a very great question, because right from the inception of Apollo Innovation, this was the major thing which we had targeted. And so innovation, see, I will primarily talk about the warehousing industry. So warehousing is an industry where the requirement is yesterday. Everybody wants the warehouse in a very quick time, and the because as soon as the warehouse is done, the tenant will come and the rental will start. So what we are doing, we have done lot of brainstorming, we have done lot of reverse engineering, we have done lot of things. We have developed prototypes. Suppose grade A warehouse, there are some prototypes, because we had done a lot of study on the warehousing industry, that what kind of sizes, because these buildings are size driven, length, width, height, location, and everything. So we have done all the understandings in this. So 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 typically there are, if 5 to 10 suppose models are there, so we have done engineering on the optimized design. So when the customer comes to us, there are certain sections which we will keep ready in house, so the delivery of the product will be very very fast. So this kind of innovation we have done in our design, and those would be economical also, those would be design safe also, because as a company, as an OEM in the PEB, one of the OEM, we have to give the structure stability certificate, all the responsibilities on the company. So not compromising on the design, not compromising on the quality, not compromising on the delivery schedule. We have developed such measures and such system wherein we can deliver the project, and we can save minimum 10 to 15% of the total schedule of the customer. So the customer gets their warehouse ready for rent 15% lesser, in the 15% lesser time, and they can start the renting thing.
Right. So, since we are sitting at the second edition of Logistics Shakti Summit and Awards, any takeaway from the sessions that you attended today that you would like to, go back and implement the vision part?
Yes, there was a very good connect with the people, and you have ensured that the right people are at right places. I appreciate truly. And this was a very great platform wherein we had showcased our strong points, and we have also witnessed many companies, many people, right from the MD level to the executive level, that these are the pivotal point in the growth of the this thing, Viksit Bharat. So it was a very good platform for everyone, and there are good takes, obviously, and yeah, we have met good people, nice people, and all people are very much constructive. Discussions were happening all around the corner. So it was a great experience.
Any last message, sir, that you would like to give to our audiences?
So last but not the least, I would say that we should contribute to the to the industry in terms of lesser carbon footprint. Everything should go green, and the people should give their 100% best with innovative products.
Absolutely. Very well said, sir. Thank you so much for your time
Thank you.
today. Thank
Thank
you
you
for
so very
joining
much.
us.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.